Good evening, parents, judges, and fellow students. October 15, 2002 is a day my parents will never forget. I was born at 26 weeks and I weighed 1 pound and 3 ounces. I wasn't supposed to be born until January 2003, but I decided to come a bit early. I was so small I could fit my Christmas stocking. I spent 4 months at the NICU at the Janeway before I was allowed to go home. Even then, I was still quite small at only 5 pounds. My mom said I was a happy baby, even though I had many trips and appointments at the Janeway. It was 2004 when I was diagnosed with hearing loss. I was only 2. Mom diagnosed that my speech wasn't developing properly, and that I wouldn't respond when they said my name and other things. They brought me back to the Janeway where I had many hearing tests. Eventually they said I had hearing loss. Mom and Dad were a little sad when they got the news because they knew my life ahead would be challenging. They brought me back to an audiologist shortly after and made some ear molds. An ear mold is the part that goes in the ear. The fun thing when you choose an ear mold is that you get to choose some different colors. I don't mind telling people I got hearing loss. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I actually think it's cool because I kind of stand out from the crowd. I used to go to karate with Dad a few years ago. One time there was a little girl sitting next to me and she asked, "What's that in your ears?" And I explained that they were called hearing aids and that they help me hear better. I also do different things to help me understand people better. For example, when I watch TV, I put on closed captions. There are words that appear on the screen. When a character talks, the words come up and it shows me what they are saying. I read lips too sometimes, and look at a person's body language to show me what they are saying. One of Mom's co-workers knows sign language and showed me a few words. I'd like to learn sign language someday. At school, my teachers use a device called an FM system. It's like a little microphone that attaches to their shirts, and on my hearing aids are little gray attachments called receivers. I sometimes call them FM systems. I sometimes call them audiobooks, sorry. The person's voice in the microphone sounds louder and goes directly into my hearing aids. I also sit in front of class so I don't miss anything. The type of hearing loss I have is sensory neural hearing loss. This means that there is a problem in my inner ear. There's damage in the cochlea. This type of hearing loss is permanent and is probably caused by my prematurity and medication. I also have auditory neuropathy. This is when the sound doesn't always get to the auditory nerve in the brain, or sometimes the sound might enter the brain, but it isn't organized in a way that the brain can understand it. Sometimes you might hear static noise. This means I don't always understand people when they talk. If someone ever asked me if I would rather have average hearing or wear hearing aids, I would say I'd rather wear hearing aids. The reason is because if I didn't have hearing loss in the first place, I want to make some awesome people like my itinerant teacher, Miss Squash or Mr. Petal. I also want to make the people at Deaf Camp. Ever since I was in 4th grade, my friend and I have been raising money for the Janeway Telethon. Last year we raised $1,500. The reason we do it is to thank the Janeway for being so helpful and for always being there when I need them. Finally, I'd like to say thanks to all my teachers and parents for making hearing loss easier. I want to end this speech by saying thanks for listening.